Welcome to this dramatic reading of The Island of Dr. Moreau. It is from the section about the laws on the island, given by the Beastmen to Prendick. I will be playing Prendick and all of the Beastmen. Wish me luck. That dark hut. These grotesque dim figures just flecked here and there by glimmer of light, and all of them swaying in unison and chanting, "Not to go on all fours, that is the law. Are we not men? Not to suck up drink, that is the law. Are we not men? Not to eat fish or flesh, that is the law. Are we not men? Not to claw the bark of trees, that is the law. Are we not men? Not to chase other men, that is the law. Are we not men?" And so, from the prohibition of these acts of folly on to the prohibition of what I thought then were the maddest, most impossible, and most indecent things one could well imagine, a kind of rhythmic fervor fell on all of us. We gabbled and swayed faster and faster, repeating this amazing law. Superficially, the contagion of these brutes was upon me, but deep down within me, the laughter and disgust struggled together. We ran through a long list of prohibitions, and then the chant swung round to new formula. His is the house of pain. His is the hand that makes. His is the hand that wounds. His is the hand that heals. And so on for another long series, mostly quite incomprehensible gibberish to me about him and whoever he might be. I could have fancied it was a dream, but never before have I heard chanting in a dream. His is the lightning flash, we sang. His is the deep salt sea. And a horrible fancy came into my head, that Moreau, after animalizing these men, had infected their dwarfed brains with a kind of deification of himself. However, I was too keenly aware of white teeth and strong claws about me to stop my chanting on that account. And scene. So I was definitely surprised by this scene because I believe that up until this point, there's no indication that the Beastmen could communicate in such an advanced and human way. I was also surprised by the community that the Beastmen had created on the island, as I believe that they were just all dumb animals, although, now looking back, all different species of animals congregate into some type of group in some way. And, their gathering and chanting of this law was very reminiscent of going to Sunday Mass and singing hymns and repeating prayers said by the priest to an unknown being up in the sky, which, to someone who isn't religious might seem really strange. So I was confused by Prendick's reaction of disgust and laughter at the whole ordeal, because Christians, Catholics, and other religious denominations do a similar praising or condoning of what they believe is morally good and bad. Prendick's inability to understand the strange event made me think that his point of view is meant to represent a colonizer's perspective who is unwilling to learn about the cultures, traditions, and people of a place that he is colonizing, and that he thinks of himself as a superior entity. This was one of the main points or main moments for me where my pity for Prendick and his whole situation, it just vanished. And on another note, the part where the Beastmen sing, "His is the house of pain," etc., points to the psychological manipulation that Moreau has forced them to endure. And because even though the Beastmen say that Moreau has caused them pain and inflicted wounds on them, they strangely offset these offenses with more positive things that he has done for them, such as making them into men and healing them. It's like they have Stockholm syndrome, the way they're praising him as a god, even though he's sinister and a cold man of science.